You might feel like she's just not that interested in you, that she doesn't flirt hard, that she doesn't chase you or send you tons of messages. In fact, she's pretty quiet whenever she's around you. That's why you probably think there's nothing between you two. But there's a very subtle behavior that most men completely miss. If you learn to spot it, you'll suddenly see that she's been thinking about you way more than she's ever let on. You think she's not into you, but listen closely, because you could be interpreting the signs completely wrong. You think that when she acts distant, it means she's not interested. You think that when she's quiet, it means she's already with someone else. But what if I told you that she's actually been thinking about you more than you could ever imagine? And here comes the part that might sound a little crazy. The colder she acts around you, the more she might be obsessing over you. Please stick with me, because this is where things get really interesting. Most men don't see these signs. They decide to give up just as she starts to feel a real attachment. They leave right when her brain is working overtime trying to figure out who you are. But there's one specific sign that men often overlook. It's a sign that reveals every secret feeling she has. When I explain what it is, you'll find yourself going over every time you've spoken to her. You'll start to see patterns you never noticed before. I'm going to show you the hidden signs that prove she's thinking about you all the time, even when she acts like she doesn't care at all, even when she seems a little cold or distant, or when every normal sign says she's not interested. There's something deeper going on. This is something no one usually tells you. There's something special that happens in a woman's brain when she really likes someone but tries hard to hide it. Once you understand this, you'll never misinterpret her signals again. But first, we really need to talk about the main reason why women hide their thoughts. You might be making a big mistake right now, and it's leading to a lot of painful confusion. It feels like everything you know is upside down. Imagine this scenario. She takes hours just to reply to a message. When you bump into her, she acts so casual it seems fake. She doesn't initiate conversations with you. When you're in the same room, she treats you like you're just another person in her day. You start wondering, maybe I misinterpreted everything. Maybe she was never interested in me. Maybe I should just give up and move on. But here's what's really going on behind the scenes, and it's going to change your perspective. When a woman is deeply attracted to you, her brain goes into a mode that experts call defensive avoidance. It sounds like a fancy term, but let me explain it simply. It's like a protective wall she builds. Here's what you need to understand. Women don't always show their interest the same way men do. When a man likes someone, he usually goes after her, making it very obvious. He tries to get closer. But when a woman is deeply attracted to you and can't stop thinking about you, she often does the exact opposite. She creates space. She backs away. She wants to see how you'll react when she's not right there. Why does she do this? Because being attracted to someone can be incredibly scary. She's afraid of rejection. She's afraid of seeming to try too hard. She's afraid of losing her power in the relationship. So her brain does something that seems contradictory. It tells her to back off to keep her heart safe. The more she thinks about you, the more she can act like she isn't. Thinking about you makes her feel vulnerable, and her natural defense is to create some distance while her mind is secretly focused on you. But there are 7 very clear signs that show what's really going on. When you see sign number 4, you'll know for sure that she's hooked. Let me show you the patterns first. Before we continue, could you do me a small favor? If this is already making you think of someone special, please make a small gesture of support. It helps us continue sharing these helpful tips with you. Now, let's look at the signs. Sign number 1, she watches you when she thinks you're not looking. This is very important. Most guys never notice because they're too busy trying to get her attention directly. Women are very good at taking notes. When she's really thinking about you, she studies you, observes how you stand, who you talk to, and how you act. You might see her glancing in your direction when you're in a large group, or her eyes might follow you across the room, but the key is that she looks away the instant you cross her path.